Season kind of interrupted last year, 3 separate IL stints. But he can hit.
Loves hitting against Garrett Cole. He's good numbers against Cole.
He'll get that chance tomorrow. 2-2. Foul back. One out here in the second inning. Nothing. 2-2 to Choi. 3-2. High fly ball. Right field. Gallo. 2 away. And here is Harold Ramirez. Pointing to that roof, which has bedeviled outfielders since this place opened. Chop the third, Marwin Gonzalez. And a 1-2-3 inning for Tyone and the Yankees as the Rays go down in order and we go to the third.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, babe.
Let's play some Cake Monster.
Wow, 5 stars.
5 stars.
Rogers hired a hitman, shot me twice, and left me for dead. We have to nail this guy, Harry.
Yeah, we do. But we do it my way this time. This is just the beginning.
Play that beat. Come on, babe, let me see you shake that, shake that. Yeah, let me see you shake that thing. Come on, babe, let me see you shake that, shake that. Yeah, let me see you shake that thing.
Few of us will ever dive so deep into our cars, but those who do venture down into the nuts and bolts.
You have to give all of yourself when you do something, and that's when you do your best.
For the best audio entertainment and storytelling, Audible.
Well, come out to Yankee Stadium on Friday, June 10th when the Yankees host the Cubs in an interleague matchup and celebrate an all-time Yankees favorite, Andy Pettitte. It's the rescheduled Andy Pettitte bobblehead night, and the first 18,000 guests in attendance will receive an Andy Pettitte bobblehead courtesy of Delta Airlines. Tickets are going fast, so get your tickets today at yankees.com/tickets. Well, as Joey Gallo comes to the plate, 4 outfielders for the Tampa Bay Rays. They'll be the bottom third of the order for the Yankees. The 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters last night reached in 7 of their 16 plate appearances and scored 6 of the Yankees' 7 runs. Line drive. It's a base hit. He found some artificial turf between Brujan and the right fielder and gets a single.
Joey Gallo looking for that one swing to get himself going. Aggressive first pitch fastball on the inner half, gets jammed a little bit. That ball is right in front of him. You can see it find some turf.
So here's Kyle Higashioka. Big hit for Gallo, 1 for his last 25 coming into the game, and Kyle is 3 for his last 22. Lined and fouled.
Well, when you're 3 for your last 22, you get a pitch to hit, you just come around it a little bit, and you pull it foul. It's just the way things are going so far this year.
Line drive, a base hit. Rosarena gets it in. Gallo stops at second. Higashioka with a hard single. And the Yankees have runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the third.
Well, a nice adjustment. A little early on the changeup. He pulled it foul and right on time with the fastball. So two guys who have been struggling lately getting something going here in the third inning for the Yankees.
You can hear the "Let's Go Yankee" chant, and then the Rays fans trying to boo it down. They're expecting a bunt from Gonzalez. Nothing doing as he swings and misses. The 0-1. High fly ball to Kiermaier. Tagging Gallo. He just bluffs. Throw cut off by Franco. 1 away. And here's Aaron Judge. Gallo at second, Higashioka at first. 1 out. And a strike. Again, off the plate.
Dreckman, he's giving strikes early off the plate.
Now he's hearing it from the Yankee dugout.
Honestly, we've seen this from Aaron Judge. Plenty pitches called down and away for strikes. So Dreckman has not really done it with 2 strikes, but he's giving strikes early in counts.
Oh, 0-2.
The game is a lot different now. Obviously, these umpires being graded on their ball strike calls every night. But back in the day, a guy like Dreckman behind the plate, you knew early on, okay, boys, we got to swing the bats tonight. He's going to call strikes. Springs taking advantage quickly ahead in the count, 0-2.
Got Judge with a fastball last time out. That one is chopped slowly to second. They have 1 out. They make it at first. 2 away as Gallo moves to third. Higashioka to second. And that'll bring up Rizzo.
Michael, I mentioned after Rizzo's first at bat, he popped up to the pitcher. You might look at that and say, not a very productive at bat, but he saw so many pitches from Springs, Saw his fastball, slider, changeup, left on left. So he is a lot more educated in this at-bat coming up with 2 runners in scoring position because of that first at-bat.
Two and 0. Second and third. 2 men out. Top of the third inning. 0-0 game. Rip foul. High fly ball, right field. Ramirez back on the track, at the wall, makes the play. So Rizzo gave it a ride, but the ballpark held it. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left on base. That's how close it was as we go to the bottom of the third.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
I actually think I'm an introvert too.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
So you're recalibrating and reconnecting to the environment.
Seeing yourself as an artist, legitimate and genuine, can be transformational.
For the best audio entertainment and storytelling, Audible.
Look closely at a wolf, into his eyes. You've seen him before. He's your dog. A wolf in the wild shares many traits with your canine. None more than a desire for meat. That's why there's Blue Wilderness, a food created to provide the protein-rich meat your dog loves. Feed the wolf that lives inside your dog with Blue Wilderness.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit off, 7, pressure, poise, yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
We go to the bottom of the third inning, and it'll be the bottom third of the Rays order against Jamison Tyone. 0-0. Yankees had 2 hits in the third, but they stranded them, and just missed for Anthony Rizzo, pinning Ramirez up against the wall and right. So here's Margot with a 13-game hitting streak. One and 0. During the hitting streak, 21 for 44. That's 477 with 3 home runs and 15 ribbies. Margot off to a great start, hitting .354. He's the DH tonight, batting 7th for Kevin Cash. 2-2. Two.
You look at Jameson Taillon in between pitches and you look at his face, you can see his mind working. Okay, that was an elevated fastball. How did Margot react? What should we go with here? It's just constant evaluation.
Swing and a miss. Margot down on strikes.
There's a lot of confidence in the fastball for Jameson Taillon. He's come at a few of these Rays hitters, deep counts, and came right at him with his fastball and said, I think it's good enough tonight, and it looks like it is.
Well, we always give, would have been a home run in this many ballparks when somebody gets porched at Yankee Stadium. Well, Rizzo's fly ball would have been a home run at Minute Maid Park, Cincinnati, Philadelphia, and Yankee Stadium. But not here. One and one on Brujan.
As a hitter, you know if you got enough. Good contact. He's thinking it might need a little bit of help. It's up just a little bit short. Obviously, in the dome, you don't have the winds helping. Always felt that the Trop was a hitter-friendly ballpark. If you hit it, it's going to go. Obviously, with the turf and the dirt, a fast infield, a lot of balls get through.
Swing and a foul tip into the glove of Higashioka. 2 away.
And the count 1-2. Taillon not messing around at all. Steady diet of fastballs. Not really worried about the location. Just throws it right by him, right down the middle. Until they prove that they can hit your fastball, keep going to it.
Fouled away. Grounded. Tough hop. Gonzalez stays with it, fires across the diamond, and another 1-2-3 inning. That must have hit a seam because it bounded up there. And Gonzalez stayed with it. Coming up in the fourth, Gleyber Torres, Miguel Andujar, and Matt Carpenter. It's next on Prime Video.
Hey boys, what's going on? How you guys doing? So we're gonna play what puzzle?
This one.
We're good. We're in.
We did it.
Oh, we got it. Yay! I love you. Give me pound. Give me pound.
One shake and cats come running.
They're matches.
So be careful what you shake.
Run away!
Temptations cat treats. All it takes is a shake.
Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX60. Take on your wild world in style.
The New York Yankees are ready for showtime.
It is indeed time for baseball.
And Yes has your VIP access to all the action.
They're fun to watch.
Witness the power.
Oh, what a shot! Wow!
of the Pinstripes.
He has been filthy.
As the Bronx Bombers chase down a 28th championship, it's your Yes Pass to Yankees baseball. Watch the Yankees battle the Rays tomorrow starting at 3 on Yes and the Yes app.
Yankees baseball is brought to you in part by Emergency, a thrilling new comedy. Watch Emergency now in theaters and on Prime Video. Still looking for a run here in St. Pete. Too many cars on the road for Memorial Day Friday. And here is Gleyber Torres. Three infielders on the left side. And a strike. High drive. Left field. There it goes. See ya. Torres with a home run. Yankees lead 1-0.
The 8th home run of the year for Gleyber Torres, a no-doubter. Talk about Tropicana Field, a good place to hit. If you click it, it's going to go. First pitch breaking ball for a strike. Next pitch fastball up middle. Springs likes to elevate the fastball just a little bit more than that. Gleyber Torres took advantage of a mistake.
Back to Springs, he sets and gets Andujar for the first out.
Well, we'll take a look from the side. The big leg kick gets that foot down and the hands just explode. Sometimes you watch Gleyber, he tries to force the power, overswings, tries to pull. You watch that swing from the side, the hands working beautifully. Another look at it.
High drive, right field off the bat of Carpenter. See ya! A long home run, his first as a Yankee. And the Yankees lead 2-0.
Welcome to the club. When you come to a new team, you want to get off to a good start, make a positive impression. All those smiles in the Yankee dugout, they know what this guy has been through. The resume speaks for itself.
Another Let's Go Yankee chant here at the Trop. Hit sharply, a base hit. Yankees all over Springs this inning. As Kanapalefa picks up a single.
Well, we'll take a look at the swing from Carpenter. It's so simple. Not a lot of movement, the upright stance. Always been a very handsy hitter. No doubt about that one down the right field line. Wow.
There he is, coming home on Super Shot. You know what we've done, John, is we compiled the best 3 lookalikes for Carpenter. We were talking about it yesterday, and it's kind of uncanny. lot of people ringing in with different thoughts. So here he is, a little twitch of the mustache. So Freddie Mercury, top right, Hoopa W.B. Mason, and then Daniel Day-Lewis. I think Daniel Day-Lewis might be the closest.
Well, I think it might be just because you throw the hair on top of it, right?
Yep.
Salt and pepper. What a great feeling for him. Like I said, coming to a new team. That's a nice little addition there.
You know what? We spare no expense at Prime Video. Runner goes. Right back up the middle. And they take the out at first. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Just made a little kid very happy, those young ladies. Good job.
Number 66,
I'll never forget that. So here's Kyle Higashioka, runner at second now with 2 outs.
Springs had only given up 1 home run all year, now 2 here in the 4th inning.
Two nothing Yankees, runner at second, 2 men out. Higashioka 1 for 1. He's single to left in the 3rd. Two and 0. Falefa leads off second. Yankees lead 2-0. We're in the 4th. Up the middle, and Grant by Franco gets to his feet and fires. He took a base hit and a run away from the Yankees. But the Yankees do get 2 runs. Be the long ball. First up, Gleyber Torres. He drives one deep. And then who's the second home run? Who but Matt Carpenter.
Summer's here, and with a great deal on a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer, well, summer. Like go biking, glamping, pony rides, Mother's Day, scavenger hunts.
Found it!
Off-roading! Woohoo!
Get 1.75% APR financing for 48 months on the fuel-efficient 2022 Highlander or Highlander Hybrid. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service plan.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Domino's, you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium 2-topping pizzas as well. Carry out any 2 or more mix-and-match items for $5.99 each or get them delivered for $6.99 each.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Point. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's a spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
The word malama translates to taking care. We malama the land that feeds us. all of that energy that's being put in the ground gets transferred into food. It allows us as a people to thrive as well.
Learn how you can Malama Hawaii at gohawaii.com/malama.
Well, fans, tomorrow afternoon, the Yankees game is on Yes as Garrett Cole takes the hill against former Yankee Corey Kluber and the Rays. Coverage begins at 3 with batting practice in the pregame. Then first pitch is scheduled for just after 4 on Yes and streaming live on the Yes app. Now remember, you can catch the postgame coverage on the Yes app tonight after the final out of this game on Prime Video. Kevin Kiermaier jackknifes out of the way. 1-0. Kiermaier grounded to short in the first. Almost the same spot. Kanafalefa is there. 1 away.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz, he grounded to short in the first. Pitch high.
Well, when you break down Tyone and the pitches that he throws, 2 types of fastballs, a 4-seamer and the 2-seamer. Tonight it's pretty much been the 4-seamer.
Grounded to Gonzalez. Bobbles, recovers, fires, got him.
Tyone also throws a curveball, a slider, and the cutter. He's been throwing a lot of cutters tonight. There's a cutter hit to Gonzalez here. Keeps it in front. Doesn't panic, the bare hand and the accurate throw, and 2 quick outs here in the 4th inning.
He doesn't have as much time as he does on Super Shot. Here's Franco. Now Franco wears a big chain with the number 5 on it. And they had a giveaway today where they gave away that chain. Not the real diamonds, though, but the fans do have that.
There it is.
There it is.
Got 2 of them.
But he's a Yankee fan, so that's a DiMaggio chain. Fouled away and out of play.
And Michael, he actually ordered that chain 2 weeks before he got called up last season, and he said he will never take it off. He loves the fact that a lot of his teammates were wearing it during batting practice today. Felt the love, felt the support. He's hoping to get going at the plate. And Michael, I think it would look great on both you and Flash.
You get us it, we'll put it on. Fly ball left field, and Duhar's there. And Tyone works another 1-2-3 inning.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
Oh, I actually think I'm an introvert too.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Core Power helps you recover and build lean muscle, fueled by 26 grams of high-quality protein to give your body what it needs when it needs it. Core Power.
Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX60. Take on your wild world in style.
Both the Yankees and the Rays have looked at this series for a while. Now it's here. Yankees won last night. And tonight, game 6 plays early. Don't lose your head about it just yet. Because the Yankees had some home runs in mind. First Glaber, then Matt Carpenter. And he said there will be home runs. Time for the Toyota game recap. Toyota, let's go places. 2-5-0 for the Yanks. 0s across for Tampa Bay. Tyone perfect through 4. Jeffrey Springs, 5 hits, 2 runs through 4. Gonzalez leads off, and there's a strike. Nine, 1, and 2 in the Yankees order. Two and 1 on Gonzalez. Had a fly ball to center in the 3rd. Chases that pitch up out of the zone. 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, same pitch, same result, 1 away.
That's where Springs makes a living, elevating his fastball. If you expand up out of the zone, he's going to take advantage of that.
Here's Aaron Judge, he's 0 for 2. I would venture to guess he's the tallest leadoff man in the history of baseball.
Safe guess.
We don't have any legitimate statistics, but how many leadoff guys? 6'7". 3rd time he's led off in his career. Led off last night, leading off again tonight.
You can see Springs' 3rd time through the lineup now with Aaron Judge, back-to-back sliders. Usually a pitch he likes to save for the lefties in the lineup, throwing it back-to-back to Aaron Judge, a right-handed hitter.
Did he go? Yes, he did. Judge down on strikes.
He's gotten Aaron Judge twice. His first at bat, now the 3rd at bat with that elevated fastball after he shows off speed down, 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 and then you elevate the fastball.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So here's Rizzo. High fly ball. Deep center. And Kiermaier puts it away with a final out. Yankees go down in order. We're halfway through.
Summer is here,
here. And with an exciting new Toyota, you can go climbing, paddleboarding, mountain biking, zip lining, camping.
How about napping?
Of course. Sorry, I'll keep it down.
Get 1.75% APR financing for 48 months on the fuel-efficient 2022 RAV4 or RAV4 Hybrid. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service plan.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Hi, babe. Let's play some Cake Monster. Wow, 5 stars! 5 stars!
Batting second, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Well, here's proof that I work with Vipers. So Meredith got us to number 5, and they think it's too big for my head, but I got it over just fine.
Just fine. That was a little tight.
Well, got it over, didn't I?
That was a little struggle.
Got it over. Looks really good, too.
How did Meredith come up with these so quickly?
I don't know. I think she has some in a car.
I have a nephew who wears number 5 at Hofstra. He might be getting this.
There you go. I'm going to keep it on. Here's a Rosarena. Over 4 innings, 12 up, 12 down for Tyone. One and 0.
Michael, last inning I was talking about Tyone and all the pitches that he throws, and it's very unusual for a big league pitcher to have 2 different types of fastballs, a cutter, a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. And I think you got to give Tyone credit when he goes to the bullpen and warms up for a game. He has a good feel of what's working that night. We've hardly seen a curveball tonight. It's been a lot of cutters, sliders, fastballs, and changeups.
So a 3-0 count on a Rosarena. He's got the number 5 one on too. They give him the outside strike. Count 3-1.
Well, Tyone has challenged with his fastball and some hitters' counts. That's a 3-0 heater. We'll see if he comes right back with it. 3-1.
Ground ball is short and under the glove of Kiner-Falefa. A Rosarena, a base hit. First base runner for the Rays.
Ball was hit hard. We've seen Kiner-Falefa make a couple of tough plays early in this game. 3-1 fastball came right at him. Hot shot. Couldn't come up with it.
But he thinks he should have.
I was talking to some of the Rays coaches during batting practice, and the first thing they mentioned to me was defense at shortstop and defense behind the plate for the Yankees. One of the biggest differences they've seen early on watching this team play.
Here's G-Man Choi. Now the Rays run 34 stolen bases. Only the Cardinals have more, 36. There they go. Shows bunt. Throw to second. Got him. Good throw. Good tag. One away.
Well, when you come into a series against the Rays, you know they're going to be running. You better be on top of your game behind the plate. Higashioka, perfect throw. The nice swipe tag by Kiner-Falefa and a good pitch to throw on. Everything right on time.
So the pitch was a strike. 0-1 count on Choi. 1-1.
Connor Falefa going down to the knee in the swipe tag. Throw up the line just a little bit. Connor Falefa out in front, the swipe tag behind. Beautifully done.
Two and two.
Michael, I'm glad you mentioned the running game, and the Rays do run a lot, but it's coming back all around Major League Baseball. Position behind the plate has been about framing metrics and blocking. It's going to be about throwing base runners out as the game is progressing, as Matt Blake goes out to have a talk. He saw something.
A little odd, right?
Yeah, it is odd.
Taking too much time. Choi calls time. Swing and a miss. Blake gave him good advice.
It's a fastball again. He's been proud of it all night.
Here's Ramirez. And a strike. Ramirez grounded to third. That was in the second. 0-2.
Messing around. 93 miles an hour, filling up the strike zone.
Bottom of the fifth, 2-0 Yankees. Torres and Carpenter with solo home runs. Off the glove and then grabbed backhanded by Torres. Fires to first, got him. A bullet somewhat slowed down by Tyone. And you can score at 1-4-3 to end the inning. We played 5 at the Trop. Yankees lead this one 2-0.
At Domino's, you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium 2-topping pizzas as well. Carry out any 2 or more mix-and-match items for $5.99 each or get them delivered for $6.99 each.
I think I spend entirely way too much time underwater. Once you get past a certain depth, you lose kind of all sense of up and down. And you enter this other space. You have to build this relationship. That's what keeps me wanting to go offshore, to search for those blue water experiences.
Alexa, turn on Fire TV.
Play the Pirate Show.
Drop down to that left elbow. I want the puff balls to be really
Rewind video.
big. Find dog training videos.
Caltia Flor.
Pause video.
Restart video.
Alexa, it's time for bed.
Well, tonight's electric player brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places, and it's Glaber. So far this season, 8 home runs. He had 9 all of last year, 22 ribbies, 734 OPS, and made a nice play to end the bottom of the 5th. And just like that, he leads off. Three, 4, and 5 in the Yankees order against Jeffrey Springs. High fly ball, right field. Ramirez toward the line. 1 pitch, 1 out. There's Miguel Andujar.
Left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Fly ball to right. Put Ramirez back up against the wall and then tap one back to the mound. A strike from Springs. Rays have made the playoffs the last 3 years. They made it in 2019 as a wild card. Then the AL East champions in 2020 and went on to be the American League's participants in the World Series in 2020. And last year, they won the AL East again with 100 wins. Nice run by this organization. You know, they're known as a place that doesn't spend a lot of money, but then you find out that they were really in on Freddie Freeman, really made a run at him. Ended up with the Dodgers, the 1-2. Fouled away.
They've always built their organization around pitching, and this team is no different. It's the strength of their ball club. Offensively, they're looking to try to figure it out as they've been hot and cold all year, but I think the defensive part of the game jumped out to me last night. A very sloppy game for them last night, and that's been a theme all year long. They have to tighten that up.
29 errors, which is tied for 7th, but they've allowed 32 unearned runs, which is the most in big league baseball. And the pitch. Tap slowly, first base side. Choi fields and foot on the bat. 2 away. And that brings up Carpenter.
Well, we go back to the 4th inning. His first hit as a New York Yankee is a long home run. You looked at numbers in AAA when he was with the Rangers organization. Very respectable. We talked about the resume. He's trying to catch lightning in a bottle with Matt Carpenter. Off to a good start.
And there's a strike to Carpenter. Well, he had quite a journey to find his swing or to rediscover his swing. Certainly didn't go the easy way. Ken Rosenthal, a good story in The Athletic. Detailed, he started with a call of Joey Votto, then into a high-tech performance lab in Baton Rouge. Then worked with hitting coaches Tim Laker and Craig Wallenbrock. before checking in with his longtime teammate Matt Holliday, who's now the assistant coach at Oklahoma State University. He's only played for the Cardinals before this in the big leagues. 3-time All-Star, 13, 14, and 2016 with St. Louis. And the Rays were playing 4 outfielders against them. So for 6 seasons from 2013 through 18, he averaged 275, 21 homers, and 102 runs scored. But from 2019 through 21, he hit 203 with a 671 OPS in 309 games. So after 2018, in his words, he fell off a cliff. So he's been trying to find it. 1-2. So that home run in the 4th inning must have been quite gratifying.
Yeah, but when I think of Carpenter and his career with St. Louis, he's always been a good 2-strike hitter. And you watch his whole personality in the batter's box. There's no panic. It's very relaxed, and that's how you have to be to hit with 2 strikes. And I also listened to you talk about the Ken Rosenthal story. When you're struggling and you fall off a cliff, so to speak, you'll listen to anybody. You're trying to find that one piece of information to lock you back in.
As he swings and misses, and 8 in a row retired by Springs as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
Carbon. For the last 14 billion years, carbon has been a driving force for just about everything in the universe. And now, it's a driving force in golf. Introducing Stealth, with a carbon face for better energy transfer and more ball speed. Welcome to the Carbonwood age. TaylorMade.
Few of us will ever dive so deep into our cars, but those who do venture down into the nuts and bolts.
You have to give all of yourself when you do something, and that's when you do your best.
For the best audio entertainment and storytelling, Audible.
One shake and cats come running.
There are matches.
So be careful what you shake.
Run away!
Temptations cat treats. All it takes is a shake.
The New York Yankees are ready for showtime.
It is indeed time for baseball.
And Yes has your VIP access to all the action.
They're fun to watch.
Witness the power.
Oh, what a shot! Wow!
Of the pinstripes.
He has been filthy.
As the Bronx Bombers chase down a 28th championship. It's your Yes Pass to Yankees baseball. Watch the Yankees battle the Rays tomorrow starting at 3 on Yes and the Yes app.
Let's take a look at the best of tonight's Super Shot. We slow it down so you can take it in. Look at this play by Ramirez in right field, settling into the webbing of the glove. And how about this bad hop in Super Shot? Marwin Gonzalez stays with it and just gets it. And even in Super Shot, it's hit well. Torres goes yard. All of it adds up to 2-0 Yankees. The Torres home run, the Carpenter home run, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning at the Trop. Margot rips one to left field, and it's over the head of Andujar. Misplays the Karam, scrambles after it, but it's a leadoff double for Margot. And that extends his hitting streak to 14 straight.
Well, I mentioned that Tyone has not thrown that curveball much. Tried to throw a get-me-over to get ahead in the count. Margot not waiting around. Drills it to left field. No play for Andujar. Maybe there's a reason we haven't seen much of the curveball tonight, because that one was kind of lazy. He just rolled in there.
Here's Brujan. Foul back to the screen. Brujan officially, or essentially, on this roster to take over for Brandon Lau, lower back injury. He was called up May 10th. Been getting most of the playing time at second, which is his favorite position, but he could play third and shortstop as well. And also you could find him in the outfield, so versatile for sure. "24 years old from San Pedro de Macorís, which is the cradle of shortstops. That one's popped up. Higashioka makes the play. 1 away.
It's been easy sailing for Tyone in this game. Got to work his way out of a little bit of trouble here in the 6th inning. Good pitch to get Brujan to pop that up for the first out.
There's Mike Zunino. I like this story. Last year, he bet on himself. So the Rays had a $4.5 million team option going into 2021. They turned it down. Made him a free agent. So he re-signed with Tampa on a 1-year, $2 million deal, but a 2022 team option for $4 to $7 million based on playing time. And he got the full $7 million with the big season. So he ended up with 2 years, $9 million. He got his 4.5 anyway. Lined and caught. Oh, what a play by Torres. 2 away.
Well, there have been some hot shots in this game. Gleyber Torres, not only with the home run, a few nice defensive plays. This is all reaction here. Line drive up the middle, going to his right, showing some range. Connor Falefa has made some good plays behind Tyone, but none bigger than that one right there from Gleyber.
He's made a couple on the backhand side. One on a grounder to end last inning, and that one right there. Here's Kiermaier. Grounded to short twice. Foul back.
Starting to see some better swings against Tyone here in the 6th inning. Margot a rocket to left field. Zunino a hard line drive right back up the middle. Kiermaier was right on that first pitch fastball.
Jalen Beeks is up for the Tampa Bay Rays. Count 0-2 on Kiermaier. We saw a look there of Garrett Cole talking with Matt Carpenter. In the Yankees starting lineup today are the two players that have faced Garrett Cole the most in his career. Anthony Rizzo and Matt Carpenter. The 1-2 upstairs.
Kiermaier with his 6 home runs leading the Rays in that department. Tyone staying away. And finally came in with a cutter.
Swing and a miss. He works around a leadoff double over the head of Andujar and still puts a 0 up on the board. We go to the 7th. Yankees leading this one 2-0.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
I actually think I'm an introvert too.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Few of us will ever dive so deep into our cars, but those who do venture down into the nuts and bolts.
You have to give all of yourself when you do something, and that's when you do your best.
For the best audio entertainment and storytelling, Audible.
I think I spend entirely way too much time underwater. Once you get past a certain depth, you lose kind of all sense of up and down, and you enter this other space. You have to build this relationship. That's what keeps me wanting to go offshore to search for those blue water experiences.
Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX60. Take on your wild world in style.
Well, the Rays have made the call to the bullpen, brought to you by Infiniti. So that'll do it for Jeffrey Springs, and that'll bring on Jalen Beeks. Springs pitched well, except for that 4th inning when he gave up the homers to Torres and Carpenter. Good numbers for Beeks. Kiner-Falefa leads off. Grounded to short. Franco. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Beeks has had a good year. He's only given up 3 runs. All 3 of those runs were given up in 1 inning, so 1 bad outing this year.
Right fielder, Joey Gallo.
And here's Joey Gallo. Swing and a miss. Gallo 1 for 2. Hard line drive single to right. That was in the 3rd, and the ground ball is short in the 4th. The 0-1. Fouled away. Four outfielders, 3 infielders. Swing and a miss. 2 away.
Zunino wants it up and in. It's going to end up down and in. Look like a changeup. 2-seamer.
'Beeks missed all of last season with Tommy John surgery. He had the surgery September of 2020. Made his major league debut in June of 2018 with Boston. Pitched in 2 games before they traded him to Tampa Bay for Nathan Eovaldi. 0-2. One and two.
Good fastball there by Beeks, 96 miles an hour. When you watch him pitch out of the stretch, really hides the baseball as he kind of hides it behind his body as he delivers to home plate. So a little bit of deception.
Swing and a miss. Higashioka down on strikes as Beeks works a 1-2-3 7th inning. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Yankees lead this one 2-0. Tyone coming out for more in the bottom of the inning.
Dear road rivals, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan that covers tire rotations, engine oil changes, fluid adjustments, and more for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Ford charges extra for maintenance. Nissan charges extra for maintenance. And you guessed it, Honda charges extra for maintenance. At Toyota, we take care of our drivers. Too bad none of our rivals do the same. Join us, Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Core Power helps you recover and build lean muscle, fueled by 26 grams of high-quality protein to give your body what it needs when it needs it. Core Power.
Jersey Mike's presents the Special Olympics USA Games. Watch the athletes shine as one. June 5th through 12th. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Malama Aina, to care for the land is an engagement between people and place. When we all malama, there's nothing we can't change.
Learn how you can Malama Hawaii at gohawaii.com/malama.
Hi, Mom.
How are you, honey?
This is my favorite animal.
Oh, yes, an elephant.
I call these special trees. Ooh, a sun.
Ah! That's silly.
Yeah.
Jamison Tyone is at 6 really strong innings against Tampa Bay. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, here's his line. 6 innings, just 2 hits. Hasn't walked a batter and struck out 4. So he'll face 2, 3, and 4 in the Yankees order. Want to send out our best wishes. John Brophy is watching this game with his dad. Dad's feeling under the weather. Big Yankee fan. Hope he's feeling better as he watches the Yankees lead 2-0. So our best to the Brophies from everybody here at Prime Video. One 1-0 on Yandy Diaz. And there's a strike. 1-1.
Well, Michael, you mentioned Tyone has not walked a batter tonight, and you look at that pitch count at 73 here starting the 7th inning. His last outing, he went 7 against the Chicago White Sox and threw 94 pitches. So with the Yankee bullpen depleted a little bit, you see Michael King getting loose. It was Nestor Cortez last night going deep for Aaron Boone's club, and tonight Tyone.
No, I asked Boone today why try to go for the complete game. He said, I wasn't necessarily sending him out there for that. He said, we're going to take it batter by batter, and if the first batter was a lot of pitches, I was going to take him out. But then he got the hit, and he said, I figured when I came out and Nestor wanted to stay in, I said, listen, it's going to be over 120. If you get 3 more outs, we don't want to go there. So that's why they brought in the bullpen. And Wandy Peralta made it a little interesting.
Here we go with home plate umpire Dreckman. Early in counts, he was giving strikes with 2 strikes. It's a pitch you usually see called for strike 3.
High fly ball, left center. And Duhar is there. He makes the play in front of Judge for the first out.
Well, we're going to take a look at Jameson Taillon. He has been on top of his game, establishing the fastball early in counts and coming right at this Rays lineup. When he's needed some off-speed pitches, it's been some cutters, some change-ups, a good one there to Kiermaier in a big spot. Jameson Taillon just continuing his impressive season tonight.
So here is Franco. He's really struggling. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He's 5 for his last 49. Got off to a great start because 5 for 49, he's still at 263. And down he goes.
That is a big league cutter in on the hands that Franco fouled off.
He's been bothered by hamstring issues, calf issues. DH'd yesterday. He's at shortstop today. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. Got ripped pants, too.
This cutter just keeps riding in.
Ooh.
Puts it off into the right quad.
Grounded to first. Rizzo beats Franco to the bag, 2 away.
Only 2 outs. Looked like we had a couple of guys. Rizzo and Gleyber Torres thought that was 3. Taillon getting a laugh out of it. The Yankee dugout getting a laugh out of it.
And here is Arozarena. Grounded to third. Right there, Gonzalez across the diamond. And another 1-2-3 inning for Taillon. He's dealing.
I think I spend entirely way too much time underwater. Once you get past a certain depth, you lose kind of all sense of up and down, and you enter this other space. You have to build this relationship. That's what keeps me wanting to go offshore to search for those blue water experiences.
Look closely at a wolf, into his eyes. You've seen him before. He's your dog. A wolf in the wild shares many traits with your canine. None more than a desire for meat. That's why there's Blue Wilderness, a food created to provide the protein-rich meat your dog loves. Feed the wolf that lives inside your dog with Blue Wilderness.
The New York Yankees are ready for showtime.
It is indeed time for baseball.
And Yes has your VIP access to all the action.
They're fun to watch.
Witness the power.
Oh, what a shot! Wow!
of the Pinstripes.
He has been filthy.
As the Bronx Bombers chase down a 28th championship, it's your Yes Pass to Yankees baseball. Watch the Yankees battle the Rays tomorrow starting at 3 on Yes and the Yes app.
And that leads to 2-0 Yankees. Top of the 8th inning. Yankees with 5 hits. Tampa Bay with 2. Tyone's been great. Jeffrey Springs pitched well over 6. Torres and Carpenter. That's the offense. Couple of solo home runs. As Beeks gets Gonzalez to swing and miss to start the 8th. Just 82 pitches for Tyone through 7 innings. 7th inning, an 11-pitch inning. Ground ball to Brujan. 1 away. All right, so we did the work, John. With Aaron Judge coming up, we wondered how could there ever have been a taller leadoff hitter? Well, he's tied for the tallest starting leadoff hitter ever. Frank Howard hit first on October 1st of 1969. That was the last day of the season. And Ted Williams, the Senators' manager, wanted to give him more tries to beat Harmon Killebrew for the home run title. So he was also 6'7". And by the way, Killebrew won the title, 49 homers to 48.
Hondo, the capital punisher, right?
Yep, nice, yeah. Now, you would look at Frank Howard and think he's the biggest man ever. But he was like 30 pounds lighter than Judge. The 0-1. 0-2.
So I guess we got to give Ted Williams a little bit of credit, too, leading him off so he'd get more at-bats. He was before his time of analytics.
Yep. They said that Ted Williams just got frustrated managing because no one could do what he could do. And if you look at the history of managers, not many great players become great managers. Joe Torre was a great player. Ended up winning 4 championships with the Yankees, and he's in the Hall of Fame as a manager. Dusty Baker was a really good player. He's on his way to the Hall of Fame. But most of the managers that played big league baseball, kind of scrappy type of players.
So when I was coming up with the Red Sox through their system, had an opportunity to meet Ted Williams.
What was that like?
Standing behind the batting cage instructional league, and one of the coaches said, "Hey, Ted, this is John Flaherty, you know, a young guy. We think he could swing the bat." And he just came over to me, said, "Hips and hands, kid, hips and hands." Walked away.
That was it.
That didn't really help me a whole lot.
Wow. So Dave Silvestri helped you more than Ted Williams.
And you know who gave me some hitting advice? The great Wade Boggs, right? When we played here together in Tampa Bay.
Right.
Have you ever talked hitting with Wade?
Yeah, but I couldn't understand it.
I couldn't understand it either.
I mean, he was like talking at a
he was talking to me
level.
about U's and V's and all that. I said, wait, okay, we got to stop right now. But we were talking about Matt Carpenter before, about all the different opinions you get. And I will give Wade credit. When he became the hitting coach for the Rays after his playing days, he learned to talk to us mere mortals about hitting. Really good hitting coach.
3-2. One of 3 numbers retired by the Rays. 66 is Don Zimmer. 42 obviously is Jackie Robinson. Number 12 is Wade Boggs. And the 66 for Zimmer, 66 years in the big leagues. Grounded to Franco. 2 away here in the 8th.
All right, I'll give you one more. During minor league spring training, a coach comes over to me with the Red Sox and says, you're hitting with Yaz tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. Just you and him. I mean, what an opportunity that is, right? So I show up at the cage, and all Yaz had was just old school. Swing hard, Flair. Let it fly, Flair. Let it go. That was my hitting lesson.
So what was more valuable, hips and hands or that?
Let it fly probably was the better advice.
There's a strike.
It's an hour I will never forget, though. An hour with the great Carl Yastrzemski.
Oh, 2 on Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo is all over home plate. A great look from up top. What it does, it puts a lot of pressure, especially on a left-handed pitcher when Rizzo's all over the plate like that. There's not a whole lot of room to throw the ball on the inner half. Rizzo just challenging him. If you can get one in there, you're going to beat me. A lot of times they can't.
Fly ball, left field. Rosarena makes the play. And Beeks has retired all 6 Yankees he's faced. Tyone coming out to pitch the 8th.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
I actually think I'm an introvert too.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Rogers hired a hitman, shot me twice, and left me for dead. We have to nail this guy, Harry.
Yeah, we do. But we do it my way this time. This is just the beginning.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, Mommy. Auntie Lindsay.
Hey, Allie. What's going on? How you guys doing?
So good to see you.
You want to play games? You go first.
This one goes there.
All right, boom. We
This
good.
is my favorite animal.
Oh, yes, an elephant.
Maybe we can make animals playing the band.
Oh, I love that.
Get the, yeah, he has to go back to work, okay?
We can have glow time later.
Same time.
Tomorrow. I'm gonna see you again.
Probably.
Yankees baseball is brought to you in part by Night Sky, starring Academy Award winners Sissy Spacek and J.K. Simmons. Available to watch anytime on Prime Video. 2 pretty good starts. The guy on the right gave him 8 innings and pitched into the 9th. The guy on the left is coming out to pitch the 8th inning. Pitch upstairs to G-Man Choi.
Michael, we said last night at the beginning of this series, the Yankee starters have set the tone. 7+ innings, 5 of the last 7 starts.
The 2-0. Just 2 base runners. Rosarena singled under the glove of Canafalefa in the 5th, quickly erased on a caught stealing. And then Margot hit one over the head of Andujar for a double in the 6th, and he was stranded there. No free passes by that man. Yankees lead 2-0. There's a strike. Ball got away from Higashioka.
Supposed to be away. It ends up and in right off the edge of the glove as Higgy was trying to frame it and bring it back. A 2-run lead. You can challenge Choi here. He's been aggressive with his fastball all night, Tyone has been.
High fly ball, deep right center. Gallo back on the track at the wall, makes the play. One away.
Well, this is old school baseball from Tyone. A 3-1 count, 2-run lead. You challenge him to the big part of the ballpark and you trust your outfielders to make the play. Obviously, Gallo playing right field the last couple of days with Aaron Judge in center. Nice play.
So here's Harold Ramirez. He's 0 for 2. One out here in the bottom of the 8th. 0-1. There's a strike.
Again, 3-1 fastball. See what you can do with it. Choi gives it a ride. You see all the ground that Gallo covering. Right center field. Jumps right before the fence.
And down goes Ramirez. 2 away.
Cutter away, fastball in, and then you finish him with another cutter.
And here is Margot, one of the 2 hits. Struck out in the 3rd, doubled the left in the 6th. Big cut. Grounded up the middle and grabbed there by Falefa. How about Jameson Tyone? You can't say enough about the right-hander. Another brilliant performance, 8 shutout innings, just 2 hits.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Poise. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair. Core Power helps you recover and build lean muscle, fueled by 26 grams of high-quality protein to give your body what it needs when it needs it. Core Power.
Malama'aina is restoring the native forests. Reforestation is a wonderful way to give back to a place.
Learn how you can Malama Hawaii at gohawaii.com/malama.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Jameson Tyone talking with Aaron Boone. This was the talk that Boone had yesterday with Cortez. Was that a handshake or not, John?
Yeah, there was nothing definitive there. Obviously, Clay Holmes is going to get loose in the Yankee pen. You would expect that he would come in, but what a job by Tyone.
And there's a strike to Gleyber Torres, and there is Holmes. Crowd of 19,018 here in St. Pete. So Torres, half the Yankee offense with that home run in the fourth. Also in that inning, Matt Carpenter with a home run. That's it. That's the scoring in this game. Yankees with 5 hits and the Rays with 2 hits. A generous strike. Swing and a miss. Torres down on strikes. Beeks has looked impressive.
There's been good pitching in this game all the way around. 2 swings at the bat that you just talked about. Beeks with that fastball changeup combination has Gleyber way out in front. A good look on the super shot.
So here's Miguel Andujar. 0 for 3 tonight. Driven out to right field. Ramirez on the run. He's not going to get this one. And it bounces over the wall for a double.
Vintage Miguel Andujar from a few years ago. Slashing doubles machine. And a hard line drive to right field. His first at bat gets beat a little bit on this one. Great view coming into your living room. Ground rule double.
Carpenter takes a strike. One and one. Grounded foul. Cortez and Tyone, 8 innings and back-to-back starts. First time by Yankee starters since 2013 when CC Sabathia and Ivan Nova did it. That shot right there doesn't seem like a shot that Tyone's done, right?
He still looks like he's got his game face on to me.
Two. Still 2-2.
But think if Clay Holmes is getting loose, and he's been throwing for a while now, that you'd want to get him in this game, but we'll see how Aaron Boone plays it.
grounded, foul. Well, you've seen about 2 games of him. What do you think of Carpenter's swing, Tom?
I was just thinking that not so much the swing, but they're just savvy veteran at bats, right? He always seems to get deep in counts. Doesn't extend out of the strike zone very often so far from what we've seen. Obviously, you can talk about the home run, but there's a presence about him in the box.
Works a walk. So Beeks retired the first 7 batters. Now a double and a walk. He gives the ball to Kevin Cash. Cash calls to the bullpen. Kind of Falefa coming up. First and second, 1 man out. Yankees up by 2.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
I actually think I'm an introvert too.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
One shake and cats come running.
Found matches.
So be careful what you shake.
Run away!
Temptation's cat treats. All it takes is a shake.
Most people want to get out of the house. They go to dinner and maybe a movie.
Most people don't have this.
Maybe we finally tell somebody else.
This is our riddle to solve. Who are you?
The secret under your shed. There's more of those. A lot more.
Core Power helps you recover and build lean muscle, fueled by 26 grams of high-quality protein to give your body what it needs when it needs it. Core Power.
Well, this copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the New York Yankees. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. Matt Whistler comes in. This will be his 20th appearance, all out of the bullpen. Giving up 4 home runs in 22 innings. First and second, here's Connor Falefa.
Whistler will throw a lot of sliders, so Connor Falefa take that inside-out swing, try to drive one to right field.
Fly ball right field. Ramirez makes a catch, tagging Andujar, just bluffs. The Yankees have only had 2 complete game shutouts here at Tropicana Field. One was in 1999, Orlando Hernandez on June 22nd, and a young man by the name of John Flaherty had 1 of 3 Tampa Bay hits. And the other one, Masahiro Tanaka, July 24th, 2018. There have been 3 complete game shutouts this season. The Dodgers, Walker Buehler. The Angels, Reed Detmers, and Martin Perez of the Texas Rangers. And there's a strike to Gallo. So will Tyone have the chance? Just doesn't seem they would warm up Clay Holmes if he wasn't coming in.
Right.
Oh, and 2.
Joey Gallo not happy with the call. Dreckman has been generous all night.
Gave him the look. Well, G-Man Choi is so deep at first and maybe a 1.5 feet off the line. Snub foul. So Whistler, 17 in the last 5 seasons. He's still doing the deep defense, so I think he's coming out to pitch.
He's getting a little workout in. A little post-game workout, an inning early.
So the 93 pitches, that wasn't enough? One, two. Long foul ball, over a catwalk, over another catwalk, then into the third deck. Now Tyone has 3 career complete games and 1 shutout. All of those came with the Pirates. Strike 3, Gallo down looking. For the Yankees, no runs a hit, 2 men left in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Who's going to pitch? Yankees lead 2-0.
Summer's here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
He breaks 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Low picture quality got you down. In need of a napkin or hands-free voice control? It's time for a smart TV move. With the all-new Toshiba Smart TV with Fire TV built in and hands-free Alexa.
Alexa, turn on the game.
Nice play. The Toshiba Smart TV with Fire TV built in.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Do you like being a shared workspace for up to 5,000 fleas?
If you like being protected from fleas and ticks with Nexstar, take a nap. I think I can hear the ticks feeding. That sucks.
Start killing in minutes, for pet's sake.
Well, Tyone does not come out to pitch the 9th inning. The deep defense, as John said, that was just a post-start workout. Yankees lead 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning, and they turn to Clay Holmes.
Well, you look at the numbers. Incredible, only 2 walks with all of that movement with his 2-seamer. He's been dominant. 5 for 5 in save opportunities. Tyone's going to hang out in the dugout and pay attention to this bottom of the 9th.
Think about this, John. The first game of the Orioles series, 8 innings by Cole. Then the Yankees continue to give everyone, all the stars give innings. J.P. Sears, though, was on a pitch limit, so he went 5 innings, then 8 innings yesterday, and then 8 innings tonight. That's really saving a bullpen that's a little shortened with injury. And then you take it back to the doubleheader against the White Sox. 2 7-inning outings in that one by Tyone and by Severino. Starting pitching has really been extraordinary. Brujan fouls it back. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and going back to Tyone just for a second, you know he's going to be one of those guys after the game that is going to be talking about his defense that played behind him. Joey Gallo, a nice play in right field. Gleyber Torres, excellent at second base. Kiner Falefa, a couple of nice plays. Gonzalez hanging in there in a tough hop at third. So Tyone was fantastic. His defense was right there behind him. And Holmes in for the save.
0-2. Off the end of the bat, foul. On deck, he'll pinch hit for Zunino, is Francisco Mejías. So Mejia is a switch hitter. He'll bat from the left side against Holmes. The 0-2. Strike three. Brujan down looking.
Boy, when it's executed properly, it's a pretty pitch. The front hip two-seamer to a lefty. Brujan gives up on it, and it runs right back and catches a lot of the plate.
John, I was talking to our partner Paul O'Neill today, and he said what makes Holmes different, he said when he played, guys that threw sinkers through 93 miles an hour. He said this is a legitimate sinker, and it's at 99. He said it's almost unhittable.
And it's hard to explain why, but it's one of those sinkers that it just, you feel like you're never going to hit it on the barrel. It's a heavy sinker with velocity. But again, I'll go back to the low walk total for Holmes, the ability to fill up the strike zone. A great look at the movement. Two-seam action comes right back to the plate.
Two 2-0 on Mejia.
Watch Higashioka behind the plate. Just set up middle. Let that two-seamer do its thing.
Two-0, 3-0. Obviously taking all the way here, and there's a strike. 3-1. Rays want to get one man on, take their shot. That would bring the tying run to the plate. Kevin Kiermaier on deck. Who's taking two? 3-2. And the payoff. Grounded to first. Rizzo to Holmes. And the Rays are down to their final out. Tomorrow, starter Corey Kluber pitched a no-hitter with the Yankees last year. He'll be opposing Garrett Cole. Yankees looking to take the first two games of this four-game set, 7-2 last night. They're up 2-0 tonight. Bottom of the ninth inning, 2 outs, nobody on. Kiermaier 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
First pitch slider.
A lot of movement. The 0-1. Now the Rays are down to their final strike. One and two. "23 straight innings. Now 23 2/3 without allowing a run for Holmes in 22 appearances. outside.
Paul O'Neill's point, that was 100 miles an hour. Nasty movement down and away. Good take by Kiermaier.
Swing and a miss, got him. Holmes nails it down. A combined shutout for Tyone and Holmes, and the Yankees win their 4th straight. Couple of home runs and just outstanding pitching, John.
Well, you can't say enough. Look at that smile on Tyone's face. 8 dominant innings. Again, filling up the strike zone. Did not go with the breaking ball very often tonight. Holmes comes in, and he does his thing as Tyone is watching in the dugout, anticipating a win. There it is.
Two straight, just glittering starts by the Yankees. Cortez yesterday, Tyone today. Home runs by Torres and Carpenter, and that's all they needed as they beat the Rays for the 2nd straight day, and now they're leading the American League East. Near the end of May is 6 games in the loss column. We'll come back. Stay here.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
I actually think I'm an introvert too.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Hey, Allie. What's going on? How you guys doing?
So good to see you.
You want to play games? You go first.
This one goes there.
All right, boom. We
This
good.
is my favorite animal.
Oh, yes, an elephant.
Maybe we can make animals playing the band.
Oh, I love that.
Get him, yeah. Mommy has to go back to work, okay? We can have glow time later.
Same time?
Tomorrow. I'm gonna see you again.
Probably.
One shake and cats come running.
They're matches.
So be careful what you shake.
Run away!
Temptations cat treats. All it takes is a shake.
Old Reliable. The club you can always count on to get the job done. But if the same 3-wood's been in your bag for too long, it's probably more old than it is reliable. Introducing the all-new Stealth Fairway from TaylorMade. With a 3D carbon crown and V-steel sole designed for low CG and more forgiveness. It's your new Reliable. The all-new Stealth Fairway. Only from TaylorMade.
Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX60. Take on your wild world in style.
Hey, boys. What's going on? How you guys doing? So we're going to play. What puzzle?
This one.
We're good. We're in.
We did it.
Oh, we got it. Yay! I love you. Give me pound. Give me pound.
There's wonders in this world beyond our wandering.
What made you decide to join up with Vaughn? Chances to help make the world a better place.
Oh, you guys really suck, huh?
Kill me.
All 2 straight. 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 2 straight Welcome back to the New York Yankees postgame show here on Prime Video. Along with John Flaherty, I'm Michael Kay. That man was dealing 8 shutout innings for Jameson Taillon, and then Clay Holmes closed it out as the Yankees won this one 2-0. Not too bad. Come into St. Pete, take 2 from the Rays with a somewhat depleted, injury-ravaged team.
Yeah, and we talked about how big this series was for both teams to get a look at each other. And all year long, the Yankees have found different ways to win ball games. Tonight they did it with a little bit of power, fantastic pitching, and great defense. You think to last night's win, maybe a little sloppy game for the Rays defensively, and the Yankees were able to take advantage. But the one constant theme this entire year has been the starting rotation. It's just been incredible.
All right, tonight it was Jameson Taillon, so let's take a look at some of his brilliance tonight.
Well, I think the one thing about Jameson Taillon, and we talked about it during the game, he's got so many pitches, but he's got to recognize early on what he has going. He had a fastball going. He was attacking the lineup, really proud of his fastball, elevating it when he needed to. Some cutters, some sliders, and some changeups. A good one there to Kiermaier in a big spot. But I think Jameson Taillon, not only does he have good stuff, he recognizes what he has start to start, and he's able to use that to his advantage.
So 8 innings tonight, and that's the most since 2018 for him in a start. 2 hits, didn't walk a batter, and struck out 5. And he's talking with Meredith Morakovitz down on the field.
Jameson, 8 shutout innings for you this evening. What allowed you to navigate yourself through that Rays lineup with what seemed like relative ease?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really tough lineup, and they've seen me a good amount, but I feel like I'm in a better spot this year than when they saw me last year. I told Higgy before the game I was going to just trust him. He's seen these guys a lot more than me. The command was good tonight. I didn't necessarily have my best stuff. The defense was amazing tonight. I mean, I think everyone around the field made a good play, at every position. So a lot goes into it.
You mentioned that you were going to trust Higashioka and trust your stuff. It seemed like you felt pretty good about your fastball tonight attacking hitters.
Yeah, we wanted to attack. We wanted to get a read on what they were doing and where they were looking and stuff. So our goal was just to fill up the strike zone, mix, and kind of go from there. And we just kind of never got off that rhythm.
How much are the starters as a whole feeding off of each other right now? It seems like one excellent performance after the next.
Yeah. A couple of the starters last night were like, hey, let's just all go 7 or 8 this series. So I woke up feeling a little nervous, a little pressure there. But it's a great group. It's a tight-knit group. We all talk about what we're doing and what we're working on and, our bullpens and our scouting meetings and all that. So I'm just lucky to be a part of it.
Aaron Boone went up to you after that 8th inning. What did he say to you? Did you think there was a chance he was going to send you back out there for the 9th?
Yeah. If we scored right there, I was going back out. And I wanted it, but when you have Clay Holmes out there, I don't really have any ground to stand on to argue to go back out. So Clay's been one of the best relievers in baseball, and it's cool for me to see.
Pretty amazing, the Pittsburgh connection when you think about it. Clay Holmes, who's having incredible success, yourself, and of course, Garrett Cole.
Yeah. I think Clay and Garrett were roommates at their first instructional league back in 2011. Me and Garrett were roommates. Me and Clay rehabbed Tommy John together, so we're all extremely close.
Jameson, thanks for the time.
Yep, thank you.
Send it back to you.
Well, thank you, Meredith, and thank you, Jameson, and thank you to the Yankee rotation. Last 7 starts, they averaged 7 innings a start. ERA of 1.65. The opponents at 183 against them, 43 strikeouts and just 4 walks. Pretty impressive by the Yankee rotation, especially with the bullpen a little bit short right now. But you can have great pitching, but you need to score some runs. We'll talk about the hitting stars and the long balls that got it done in this one. That's coming up next right here on Prime Video.
Dear road rivals, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan that covers tire rotations, engine oil changes, fluid adjustments, and more for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Ford charges extra for maintenance. Nissan charges extra for maintenance. And you guessed it, Honda charges extra for maintenance. At Toyota, we take care of our drivers. Too bad none of our rivals do the same. Join us, Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
the pursuit of prey. It's an instinctual behavior shared by a lynx in the wild and your cat. And nothing drives them more than a desire for meat. That's why there's Blue Wilderness, created with a single purpose, to satisfy a cat's craving for meat. Feed the wild spirit that lives inside your cat with Blue Wilderness.
Malama Aina, to care for the land is an engagement between people and place. When we all Malama, there's nothing we can't change.
Learn how you can Malama Hawaii at gohawaii.com/malama.
Did you kill him?
Yeah, exactly how it looks. Shark Slayer!
It's mine! Everybody thinks you slayed the shark! Hi.
Welcome back to the New York Yankees postgame on Prime Video. Well, Gleyber Torres connected for a home run, gave the Yankees a 1-0 lead. And that's really all they needed. But he had a good game with the home run, and he had a good game in the field, too.
Yeah, Gleyber had a good all-around game. Defensively, made some great plays. Tyone referenced that with Meredith, but we're going to look at the way he swung the bat. We talked about Springs wanting to elevate the fastball. Gleyber did a good job getting him down in the strike zone, and no doubt about that. But he really sparkled out in the field. A nice backhanded play going to his right, completes it with the accurate throw, and then a big spot in the game with Zunino up, laying out for that line drive to probably save a base hit and maybe a run. Great night all the way around for Gleyber Torres.
Absolutely. He did his job, and this season, 8 home runs. So he had, I believe, 9 all of last year, 22 ribbies, OPS of 724, and he's hitting .234 and playing very well in the field. Now, that wasn't the only run. The other run the Yankees got was in the same inning. This time it was from the newest Yankee, Matt Carpenter.
Well, you think about where Matt Carpenter has come from. He was in the minor leagues with the Texas Rangers. Tonight he was hitting 5th for the New York Yankees with the best record in baseball, and he contributes with his first home run of the year, a long shot to right field. We talked about his at-bats during the game. He has mature at-bats. He sees a lot of pitches. He will walk, and he also mixed in that solo home run.
I see the box score. They shut down Judge and Rizzo, and the Yankees still won. So a lot of hits bunched up from 3 to 8, and those home runs, that was obviously the difference. And for Carpenter, his first home run as a Yankee, and he's thinking he's only just begun. So the Yankees will go for their 3rd win in the 4-game set here in St. Petersburg. A great performance by Tyone. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up in just a moment. Yankees win 2-0.
And I walk out, and my car is dented.
Well, Geico does offer 24/7 claim service with personalised attention from an assigned team.
24/7? That's a lot of attention.
They're not actually with you 24/7. They're just available whenever you need them.
Oh, okay, good. Because I took an online quiz, and it turns out I'm an introvert.
I actually think I'm an introvert too.
Oh, no, it's incredibly rare.
I don't think that's right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
When you watch a chef do it, they don't rush through this stage.
Few of us will ever dive so deep into our cars. But those who do venture down into the nuts and bolts.
When you wake up and face a challenge, you have to give all of yourself when you do something. And that's when you do your best.
When was the last time you took a second to look up at the blue sky and the trees?
For the best audio entertainment and storytelling, Audible.
Is this the soundtrack to your summer? Put an end to the menace. Dynatrap kills mosquitoes and other flying pests and lets you enjoy the sounds of summer once again. With Dynatrap, mosquito relief is on the way.
Malama'aina is restoring the native forests. Reforestation is a wonderful way to give back to a place. Learn how you can Malama Hawaii at gohawaii.com/malama.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Point. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's a spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Over the past 40 years, you've inspired us to make a lot of great drivers. All great, but all eventually reach their limit. But while we were making all these drivers for the present, we were also hard at work making the next generation of driver. Because where titanium ends, Carvin begins.
Yankees beat the Rays. The Yankees have won 4 in a row, 2-6-0, beating 0-2-0. Time of the game, a delightfully manageable 2:23. Tyone goes to 5-1. Holmes is 6 saves. Springs took the loss. Tyone went 8, 2 hits, didn't walk a batter, struck out 5. Torres and Carpenter each with solo home runs in that 4th inning, and that's all they needed. Special thanks to producer Troy Benjamin, director Dan Barr, Mike Webb, Jared Boschnack, and the executive producer is Mr. John J. Filippelli. Join us again on Friday, June 10th, as the Yankees take on the Cubs from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Coverage begins at 6:30 on Prime Video, with first pitch coming just after 7. Again, the final score from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tampa Bay Rays 0. For John Flaherty and Meredith Morakovitz, I'm Michael Kay, saying see ya from St. Petersburg, Florida. Yankees beat the Rays 2-0. Have a good night, everybody. So long.